The NFL and fantasy football are unpredictable by nature. Every year, strange outcomes unfold that no one could have foreseen. Baker Mayfield turning into a top-4 fantasy quarterback ahead of C.J. Stroud, Rico Dowdle outscoring Kenneth Walker III, or rookie Brian Thomas Jr. finishing ahead of C.D. Lamb are all examples of how wild things can get. If someone had predicted those outcomes before last season, they would have been dismissed instantly. Yet, those bold predictions would have turned out correct. That's the beauty of this game. What seems impossible in August often becomes reality by December. So in that spirit, it's time to throw caution aside and embrace the chaos of bold calls for the upcoming season. Lamar Jackson just had the greatest fantasy season in history, but regression is inevitable. A steep 100-point drop would still leave him as a top 5 option, just not the runaway fantasy force of last year. Meanwhile, rookie J.J. McCarthy has the perfect landing spot in Kevin O'Connell's system. Kirk Cousins was a mainstay in the QB1 conversation there, and even Sam Darnold revived his career. McCarthy's rookie struggles will be real, but the potential is too high to ignore. On the other end, Saquon Barkley feels destined for disappointment. A massive workload, natural regression, and the weight of expectations are all red flags. Falling outside the top 10 backs wouldn't be shocking. Conversely, Ashton Jeanty has the look of a breakout star. In Pete Carroll's run-heavy scheme, he could rack up volume and even surpass Jahmyr Gibbs, who's coming off an unsustainably touchdown-heavy season. Christian McCaffrey, once the fantasy cheat code, may not even average 15 points per game. Injuries, age, and wear and tear have caught up. The end of his dominance feels closer than ever. Ja'Marr Chase is another star likely to slide. Coming off a 17-touchdown, 400-plus point explosion, he's due for a statistical dip, even if he remains elite. Ladd McConkey, hyped as a borderline WR1, might crash back to earth. A crowded Chargers offense and durability concerns create risk. Meanwhile, DK Metcalf is poised to thrive with Aaron Rodgers at the helm, possibly pushing past 275 fantasy points and delivering a career year. Brock Bowers' rookie dominance was historic, but history also shows sophomore tight ends rarely sustain such numbers. Expect fewer than 75 catches this time around. In contrast, Evan Engram could rise again in Denver. Sean Payton has a long history of elevating tight ends, and Engram has the skill set to become his latest success story. Fantasy football thrives on unpredictability. These predictions might sound outrageous now, but they could easily become the stories that define the season ahead.